Hope everybody's doing real good.
Hey, everybody. Play the rest of it.
Okay, keep going.
And
Do it again.
Yes.
hope everybody's doing real good.
Special guest tonight.
Hope y'all put the chat over there, please.
Okay.
Thank y'all for coming tonight. I hope y'all have a good time and just sit back and have a few laughs at our expense. This is my husband. If y'all haven't met him before, we've done one episode of this already, and this will be an ongoing thing that we do. We used to have a buy here, pay here Carlot, and we had some pretty interesting things happen on the daily basis that we always said we should turn into a sitcom. And I found that clip the other day, and I said, we've got to have that. How y'all doing tonight? But how is everybody tonight? It looks like we've got a full house in here. Tracy F610, welcome to October, baby. Hey, Carboy's Dream, welcome. The Den, hey, how you doing? Apple Pie. Am I going live later? This will be the only live I do tonight. I think I have another one tomorrow. I have to look at my schedule, but I've got a couple of social issues coming up this week, talking about how there's just some social issues I thought we need to talk about, but you can look at our schedule anyway. So I don't want to get off onto that and kill the fun tonight. So as I was saying, we had a Carlot, and hey Savannah, how are you doing? Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all coming tonight. And we're sort of it started off kind of a one-man show, and then I bought a car from him, and we started dating. And I stalked him and got myself a desk at a 5 and dime store.
This is a true story.
I went to lunch and said, I'll be right back. And I came back with a desk and a chair. And I never left. So here I am. And we've got some stories of, the buy here, pay here business, the customers, the repoing, and that kind of stuff. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And you're getting rid of my comments here. Okay, let's see. Are any of you guys from the automotive industry, car sales, repoing, collections maybe, skip tracing? We did all the above, or he did all the above. You might have some stories that you want to share with us, and y'all can come up on panel. We can share war stories. So, did you want to start with the video?
Which one do you want to do?
Do y'all want to see a repo first or a screw up at the auction first?
Gypsy screw up, not mine.
It's actually a story over a video. We'll go with the auction story first.
Okay. When Cynthia first joined me, when Gypsy Docs first joined me, I was going to the auction up in Radford, Virginia, buying cars, and she went with us one night. And
I've never been to a car auction before in my life.
And it was in the wintertime, it was cold, and they run like 4 different lanes at one time. So you have 4 auctioneers in your ear, and there's elbow to elbow car people who are trying to buy cars and get the best deal.
And it is cold because you're in like a a garage a walk-through garage. So the wind is just bone chilling. Like this. And his boss gave me the credit card and said, go to 3 on that. And he pointed to this it looked like a mud-mobile type pickup truck. It had all kinds of bullshit. It was not what he pointed to. Anyways, we wound up, I was like, y'all, go to 3, go to 3. And I was like, woo, I got it. Hey, aren't you glad I got it? He's like, let me walk up here so I can sign the papers. And he gets up there and he goes, what'd you buy that for? Well, that's what you told me to do. I didn't want you to buy that. I wanted you to buy that. And he points to this, I don't know, I want to say it was a LeSabre. So he had to arbitrate it and explain what arbitration is.
Arbitration is if you buy something you didn't mean to buy.
At the auction.
And there's chances that sometimes you can get out of it. The sale. Sometimes you can get out of it. Sometimes luckily, this time we didn't get stuck too bad on that deal. I think we had to pay them $150, and they decided not to make us buy it.
Yeah,
but it had like 6 foot tall tires. The doors were chained on and had a padlock on it. No window glass.
Now, mind you, I'm the stalker girlfriend. I don't even work there. Okay? It's like, come on, you can buy the cars for me. It's like, okay, I'll go.
Take my number, bid.
And I bought the wrong damn car.
Sure did.
So when you arbitrated it, what happened?
Let's see, they didn't have the title at the auction that night, so we could have arbitrated on that as well as not meaning to buy it. So we were able to back out of the deal. We gave them like $150. It was all good.
Woo! Yeah, so I got to continue stalking them.
But we did a lot in the buy here, pay here business, and we owned our Carlot. We had 2 different locations at 2 different times. Don't turn the camera on me.
Well, you're talking, honey.
Yeah, but they're here to see you.
Okay, good.
But one of the things that we had to do was repossess cars. And I know you heard that Tiger guy. What's his name?
Which one?
The Tiger Hunter guy on YouTube.
I don't know.
Ernie or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he talked about skip tracing and
all. Yeah.
And, it's an interesting thing, but it's nowhere near as hard as people think it is, especially in the day of Google. Now you can find out anybody's name.
Yeah, just Google them.
Just Google them.
I mean, seriously, that's the best way to, and then go to their social media.
But
that's pretty much what bill collectors, do when they're trying to locate someone for a bill.
What we like to do, though, the most was we like to go repoing because we made extra cash and we could take our kids with us.
Because our customers were friendly. They knew we were on our way. And we rarely ran into any drama. But as we moved on in life, and it changed hands, the repo guy that took our place, we're going to show you some video of him. And it seemed to have gotten a whole lot more dangerous after we left and the changing of the guard happened. But so we go back and we watch his videos and think, gosh, it wasn't like that when we were repoing, and we might have gotten into a scuffle here or there, but I don't think we ever had anything like this. So go.
All right.
Just play it, honey.
I'm playing it. Basically, there's 3 ways to possess a car. This is the easy way. And we get very good at these.
professional, the right truck, the right timing, the right equipment. Then there's
the hard way can be, keep your eyes on the guy on the bottom right and then the picture on the bottom left. The bottom left is a Jeep that he's trying to jack up and repossess.
You threw a fucking ball in my truck?
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
What you mean what the fuck I'm doing? You threw a fucking bottle in my truck? Who threw the bottle? Who threw it?
What the fuck are you doing?
What you mean you can't fucking park there?
Shit.
Hey. I'm calling the cops on all y'all drunk asses.
Hey, tú, vete para allá. Hey, ¿no sabes el pedo que te vas a meter mucho?
Get the fuck out of here, man, motherfucker. Don't be fucking talking my truck, motherfucker. Fucking bitch ass motherfucker.
Watch the guy on the left. He's going to try to get in it and drive it away. So he lifted it up in the air. Made him mad.
just drops the car.
He let me shoot at us. Good shot. Then there's boring ways. This guy that replaced us, he does it a little bit different than we did, but he's given us permission to put the other back.
That's it. I've already been it.
Why would you pick a boring one?
The tag matches up, bro.
No, they're not.
She's working.
Hey y'all, thank you for coming. We're showing some different repos right now.
There ain't no damn police. Come here.
This girl has two cars
got a camera on.
finance and then paying for either one of them. It's pretty slick what this guy did.
I see.
How many papers are
A few. A few.
Hold on.
One second, let me get them out here. I'll finish it.
Yeah. I don't want that one that bad. I want this one.
What's this?
He's back for the second one.
He's still there.
The Chrysler.
Pacifica.
Oh my. Oh. This one's not my car. I just got it from my friend in her name.
If you tell me where that one is,
Mhm.
I'll give you a chance to go make a payment on that one.
Okay, that's why I said I can give I've been locked up.
But I'll let you,
Okay.
But
Funny how they
this
all
is a stipulation
funny when you get there.
to, if you can tell me where that one is, and let me hold the key to that one, let me run and get this one, and I'll bring you your key back.
Okay. Okay, let me.
All right, y'all, got the key to that one, but we're gonna go get the other one real quick. I'll hit you up when we're over there. Nope. 89.59. I knew it was gonna go out. Go ahead to the door, bro. Let me have that key. Here.
Two for one. That was pretty cool.
I'm going to answer chat while you finish your story.
Which story?
Your Right there. I don't know.
Oh, this is your show, honey.
Okay. Then you answer chat.
Okay. What do you want me to talk about, please? Oh, her.
How doing tonight?
Okay.
I don't know why that cracks me up.
Yeah, Cynthia's favorite joke today.
I'm gypsy.
Yes,
He
Roger
keeps doxing me.
Repo and can and was and has been dangerous. We've had some good nights out. You know, we take our kids, and which they all had their license, and one of our grandsons.
And they bring their friends, and as long as we fed them Chinese, they would go get a car for us. And like I said, you know, we're from a small town city, and you know, it wasn't dangerous for us then, not like it is now.
Yeah.
The last month that we were actually even in the car business was probably the most dangerous that ever happened to my husband.
Yeah.
I was inside. I think I shared this the last time, but I'm gonna share it again to you newbies. And let's be kind this time. we were Repo.
I got my ass beat, and she wants me to be kind.
Yeah, he got attacked. She's a
big fella.
She grabs him by the shirt and just throws him across the parking lot over her car.
Yeah.
So that was the you know, when it started to get kind of hairy like that, we were like, maybe we should do something else. But
that was close to when we retired. Yeah.
There were a couple of times when the law found it for us before we really even knew it was missing.
There was more than once.
Yeah, we had a Grand Dam up on Stratford Road, and he called and said the dash had been completely ripped out. And I thought, this is a Grand Dam, guys, okay? Maybe a 98, 99 model. And so that we're talking stock stereo. And this is what this fool ripped out to go get him. What's he going to get? A $10 rock and a loaf of bread? I mean, what are you going to get for that, son?
Not even bread.
So anyway, and the thing was, he walks up on us from the courthouse and says that he had just gotten out of jail and needed a car.
Yeah.
So he took it on a test drive, and that's
never came back.
And that was back before people, you know, you had to like have somebody ride with you. We would just, here's the keys, go ahead. And the cops usually found it for us and said, oh, well, are you missing a car? But yeah, this guy walked up on us from the courthouse and said, I really like that car over there. I really like that car. And so anyway, it was hours later. It was before we closed for business that the law found it with the dashboard ripped out of it. So
the dashboard.
Back to jail that boy went.
We had
every $10 stupid stereo
Yeah.
stock, whatever.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't look smart of either of us.
Yeah, he started making me ride with him on the test drives, and he got to stay there, which were some interesting times. I remember this one test drive I went on, and the guy said, well, I'm going to be taking it on a long distance trip, and I'm going to see how the 4-wheel drive, you know, rides out. And we're going way out in the country, and I'm like, where is this guy taking me? And he goes and he picks up his wife, and they're like, you know, riding around, and I'm like, I wish I had a cell phone on me. You know, 2 hours later, it's like, you know, on SpongeBob, 2 hours later. Finally, I make it back to the car lot, and it's like, honey, you know, maybe I should get a cell phone now. So then we had to repossess one guy, don't say his name. It was an ice cream truck driver. And he broke down in his ice cream truck on the highway in like June. And he calls us and he's like, man, I got to come make my car payment. Don't repo me. I'm driving my ice cream truck, and all my ice cream is melted. I think we might have helped him, didn't we? I can't remember. But long story short,
we bought his.
we wound up buying this raggedy old car
to help pay for the damage. Because evidently he was responsible for all the ice cream in that ice cream truck. And,
yeah, the inventory,
Yeah.
he paid out of his pocket, and then he made, I guess, a profit off of sales. So that was kind of funny. So do any of you guys have any background in car sales or repoing? It could get scary sometimes. Yeah. It was an adrenaline rush, and we were a lot younger. I don't think I would do this now. Not in this day and age. I mean,
people
hell
shoot
to
you
the
now.
mouth. Yeah,
They
they'll
just
kill
beat
you over a damn
up.
car now. I mean, yeah, you ain't taking the ride.
Yeah.
So
I know a story about the Carlot that I want to share with you, and it relates to Gypsy. Do any of y'all know anything about tarot and fortune telling and all that? Well, Gypsy has started doing tarot readings not too long ago, and she's actually pretty good at it. She's been dead on every time she's pulled one for us. But her father was a detective, and sometimes the police would use psychics or readers to help.
So I was told, allegedly. Put some allegeds up there. You're talking about the law.
It's okay. It's the truth, so I can tell it. But anyway, this guy walks into the car lot one day and takes one look at Cynthia, and
he took my hand.
Yeah.
And he turned out being the brother of someone my dad had gone to personally and knew on a personal level, who was a Lumbee Indian.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to dox them because some of them are still around. But he grabbed my hand and he said, "You have female problems." And which later I found out I did have a cyst. But it scared me a little bit. And then the more I got talking to him, it was like I was talking to someone I had met before. And maybe because he was like his sister or looked like his sister, or I don't know. It was just a very odd moment. He came, we went on a test drive, and he kind of gave me a reading of my hand, and then he left. It was the strangest, weirdest thing. So crap like that happened to us all the time.
Yeah.
When my husband would be inside, sometimes I would get, That's you?
Yeah, I'm your husband.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I don't remember what I was saying now.
I'm sorry.
No, stop.
Okay.
I was cutting the grass, and we had a window unit air conditioner that was right next to his head, and he was taking a payment at the time. And we were right on the corner of a very busy street, especially during this time. And I had my mind occupied on my children at the time. And, a worrisome mother, your mind's not really on what you're doing. You're just kind of doing it, So like I have before, my vacuum cleaner, when it would get hung up, I would kick it. And so I did that on a bush. It got the lawnmower blade or whatever got hung up on a bush. So I went and I kicked it, and my foot slid right under it and chopped my toe into like a butterfly. And I looked down at my shoes, and they were a brand new pair of shoes he had just bought me in Boone, North Carolina. So I look at my foot, and I thought, well, my brand new tennis shoe looks kind of odd, and it didn't, register, excuse me, right away what had happened. And then I let go of the lawnmower, and I processed my shoe being chewed up, and what my toe looked like, I remember I went down to the ground and I could hear people yelling and screaming, and I was yelling and screaming. And the next thing I knew, the guy's running over across the highway to me from the gas station, and he waves down a fire truck. And he's still inside taking a payment next to the air conditioner. Here, I've cut my damn toe off. So, my side of the story was I remember getting in the back of an ambulance, and a long time friend from school, way back when I was in high school, middle school, she was my what do you call it, MP or whatever they come at, paramedic, yeah. And it was like, thank God it was somebody I knew, but I hadn't talked to her in all these years, and I was like, is it you? Is it you? And I was in so much panic, and she kept talking to me. And so I get to the hospital, and he comes, and I don't even remember. Did you make it there before I went?
I made it there before the ambulance did. I had to shut down the Carlot, take the bank deposit to the bank, make a deposit, so the money would be there.
So he goes and runs errands while my foot is falling off.
They're loading her in an ambulance, and we're only 3 miles from the hospital.
Yeah.
What would you do? So she's in
he had to make a deposit, guys.
So I made the deposit, and I went on to the hospital, and the ambulance still hadn't got there with her. I need the ambulance.
I'm stuck in traffic in an ambulance.
Yeah.
And he makes it there before we do. But we have a really great hospital here, world-renowned comprehensive cancer center.
Thank God.
And we're real proud of Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center and Bowman Gray School of Medicine. And that's where I was at. So I was in good hands, and they were able to, I lost the middle bone, so I can't bend it, but they were able to sort of put it together again. It kind of looks like a penis, but I'll take it. As long as I can still kind of dance. I'll take it. But that was like and I had like pins going up like this.
Oh, yeah.
And I was on crutches. And when I would go down the steps, those pins, so often I would miss a step. And it was like, oh my God, this is the most incredible pain of my life.
Well, I went out and got her a wheelchair because I couldn't stand to see her hit her foot so many times.
And a big fluffy pink pillow.
I got a big heart fluffy pink
and
pillow.
And a 30-day tag.
Put a 30-day tag on the back of it. It's a pair of fuzzy dice I hung on the handlebar.
I was ready to go.
I'll pitch her ride, buddy.
So that was some crazy times in our life. It seemed like all kinds of shit happened out on the Carlot, just really crazy whack shit. Like pulling homeless people out of our cars that were way back waiting to get in line to get worked on.
Wait a minute. Cynthia Gypsy comes to work at my Carlot and goes out and buys a desk at the salvage and a chair and just moves it into my office, and she's never left. It's been like 18, 19 years.
Hey.
We had a homeless problem in downtown Winston, and Gypsy had a soft spot for people in need. So she would fix them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And then they would be detailing our car without even asking.
It was like feeding
and I was like, well, that was nice. And it was like, all I did was give him a peanut butter sandwich, and he's detailing our car. And it turned out to be a trade sort of thing where they would sleep in our broke down cars in the back in exchange for watching the Carlot for us.
The Carlot at night for us. It was free security. And all we had to pay was peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
So it all worked out.
Yeah.
So,
but
how are y'all doing? Hey, B-Dak, Savannah, Chihuahua Mom. We got King of the Streets. We got Sis Tina. Hey, thank you for coming, guys. Roger Bennett. Hey. And Audrey. So,
Everybody's doing real good.
cracks me up. Do the other part of it.
Like a child.
How y'all doing tonight?
Do you still watch Right Back? Oh, I love her. You know, I was just telling my husband, I said, I watched White Rabbit clean today, and that was better content than I have seen in months. And I was like, and all she did was like clean. I love her. I do. I really do like her. So yes, I do watch her. And I thought her wigs looked good on her. That was fun. Let's see. Hey, Roger. Yeah, that's Candace. I found that clip, and it always sounded like she was, you know, the what do they call it? The MC on karaoke night. Hit it.
Doing tonight.
And don't forget to tip your
Hope
bartender.
everybody's doing real good.
So, what was I telling about the cutting my foot off?
We finished.
Oh, I was going to talk about the pins getting stuck in there when we were on our trip up in Cherokee, but I'll save it for another time.
Oh yeah, and we couldn't
find a hospital.
No. Let's go ahead and tell it now.
Hospital.
Okay, we're
That's
about 3 hours away from Cherokee, North Carolina, east, and a trip to the mountains like that was a real treat for us, especially since Gypsy's family is Native American. So allegedly. So
people have said
right after she had cut her toe off, she finally got out of the wheelchair and got back up on crutches.
Am I really Native?
And we go to Cherokee, and she wants to go and visit the walk-through museums there, which is a pretty long walk on crutches. But
yeah.
We ran out of the gauze and the wrappings that we needed to
it was
change on her toe.
Oozing. So we thought it was getting infected.
I went to every drugstore.
Oh my God, we got to get to the hospital.
I went to the hospital, and they said, well, we don't handle amputations here. We will have to send you to Winston-Salem. That's 3.5 hours away. All I needed was some gauze with some triple antibiotic on it, and then nobody could give me the right thing. I think I finally ended up driving all the way to Asheville.
They said, oh, the closest hospital is Winston-Salem. That's where we just came from. We're on a damn vacation. And they were like, yeah, you need to go back. So anyway, hey, Hope Forever. V-Deck, yeah, that was one of her sober moments. But didn't she sound like an MC at a bar? You know, and don't forget to tip your bartender tonight. Her southern drawl. Hit it.
Tonight.
I hope y'all are having a good time. So do y'all have any good stories for us? Maybe you were repoed. Maybe you shot at us. Let's let them chat for a minute.
Okay.
So, when he first got into the buy here, pay here car business, he was in the pawn shop business first. And I'm doing a show on our hometown satanic serial killer this week.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's this week. Pazuzu Algarad. Vice did a series on him. And we were living here when all that happened. And he was also a regular at the pawn shop.
He stank.
Yeah, they him and his girlfriend didn't bathe but once a year, I think.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna save that story for my show. But he is sort of a Halloween horror type, way that it all kind of turned out and went down. So it was perfect for October. But he lived in a suburbia area, and nobody knew that was going on in this, pretty little, like I said, suburbia and a sought after high school area. And so it was so bizarre when they were digging up bodies. So that'll be coming up soon. And I have some footage from our local police department, sheriff's office. I believe it was sheriff's office. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe the FBI was out there, and I've got some footage of that. And like I said, there's some Vice videos on YouTube about him. If you wanted to look at that first before you come, so you have an idea of what it's about and if you can stop it. But his name is Pazuzu Algared. He's a Satanist. And
evidently the name he chose was some demon's name. Pazuzu Algared is a demon.
Yeah. And he was on watch at the local jail awaiting whatever. And he chewed his wrist.
Killed himself by
gnawing his wrist.
Yeah.
He had filed his teeth into fangs and ate himself to death.
True story.
So anyway, that's coming up. And some other.
Doing tonight.
Yeah.
Hope everybody's doing real good.
So if you want to get a little background on him, there's some YouTube footage. He also still has his Facebook page up.
Yeah.
And you can kind of get an idea where his head was at when all this went down. But so anyway, I'm going to try to spotlight small town North Carolina serial killers, murders, like Murder Mayhem Month or something like that. So that's why his name sounds familiar. It is a demon's name, Pazuzu. Yeah.
He was spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has stop talking about it.
Talk about it.
Oh wait, I don't want to give it away.
Save it.
But that'll be coming up. And I was gonna do I think I was gonna try to do Susan Smith because of the way she murdered her children. It is real similar. Please stop. It's real similar to the way Rodney, the way the car was. That's how she did it. So that's coming up. Her name is Susan Smith, and she was out of South Carolina, but it was real close to the North Carolina border there. And she's a mother who killed her children for a man. So, yeah. And then, anyway, you might want to, go look at whatever I've got lined up coming up. I have some social issues that I wanted to talk about. That's also this week, which is China, their control over America using fentanyl and fentanyl addiction. And we're going to look at the streets of Philadelphia and talk about the contribution to homelessness that fentanyl addiction has created. And maybe we can bounce ideas off each other, brainstorm, and I don't know, who knows, a movement might happen, might not. But at least we're talking about it, and at least we're sharing ideas and networking with one another about social issues. I also have a show coming up about Chinese feet binding. That might be something that you're interested in, that I thought would be a cultural, educational, historical topic to talk about. And I got a video and that sort of thing. So, hey, Alicia, I'm glad you made it. Hey.com. Good to see y'all. I can't hear
How
it.
y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
Good to see you. Did y'all have a good weekend? What did y'all do? Something that I want to do that White Rabbit did. Y'all asked me if I was still watching her. When she went to the flea market, we have one that has some outdoor stuff. It's not all inside. So I thought that would be kind of fun to go live and do that. And also this month, probably the 30th, as you all know, I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the cigarette capital of the world. And I'm kind of using a play on the town, Salem. And I'm going to dress up as a witch and go live from Salem and let you see the Moravian village that's there while it's all decked out for Halloween and do some witchy stuff.
Thank you, King of the Streets.
They also have ghost tours of our downtown. And there's a video of that I'm going to show. And a pumpkin carving day.
We have our pumpkin back here. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of got dark since we started. But Cynthia's a really good pumpkin carver, and I'm going to video her carving a pumpkin for you guys.
Yeah, I use a black magic marker and a star, and then a smile. So maybe y'all, if y'all have some ideas of how you do yours, y'all can bring that and come up on panel, and maybe we can exchange some recipes, pumpkin recipes, and fall ideas for food. I guess that's our show for tonight. If I hope you guys had a good time, and those that came in late, this will be live. For replay here soon, and you can just catch us next time. This has been our Repo Life and Carlot Shenanigans. Thank you guys for coming.